Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A little bit of scientific information that comes in a hadith which I mentioned to you yesterday. The hadith is reported by Ibn Abi Shayba in Al-Musannaf Ibn Abi Shayba by Jabir radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and he said the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was talking about the jinn magician Ghaylan, as to how the Ghaylan comes and approaches you. And the Prophet ﷺ talked about the night travel in this hadith and said that in those routes where you are traveling alone, the Ghaylan, which is one of the types of the jinn, comes and distracts you, make you go in the wrong direction. So whenever you encounter such a jinn, say adhan. And this hadith is reported by Ibn Abi Shayba. Now there is a part of this hadith which I want to talk about today, which I didn't talk about yesterday. Prophet ﷺ said that you should travel at night time, as at night time the land contracts. So this phenomenon was told to the Muslim Ummah over 1400 years ago. And according to the modern science, Earth goes through what we call a thermal expansion and contraction. It absorbs heat all day long. As a result, it expands during the daytime. And at nighttime, as things cool down, it contracts. So this particular phenomenon was told to us by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam 1400 plus years ago. And that is the reason when we lay the concrete, we leave some gaps. And you will probably notice that some of the stones go into or rocks scatter into smaller pieces over time. It is because of this phenomenon that they absorb heat all day long and then they contract at night time. So this constant expansion, contraction make the rock break into smaller pieces as well. So there are some geological changes in this regard, which were done at the scientific level in 1800s, just so that you get an idea of this. So just remember that it is just a slight decrease in the surface area of the earth because of the contraction at nighttime and expansion during the daytime. And these kind of things are more evident in the desert because the amount of heat that gets absorbed during the daytime, and deserts get very cool at nighttime. I don't know how many of you have spent nights in the desert. I know I remember spending nights in the desert, and it used to get very, very cold in the morning, like around Tahajjud time when we used to wake up. It used to get very, very cold. It didn't appear like this is the month of April or month of May, which is typically very hot summer days in Arabia. But nighttime, it would get cool. So anyway, I thought I'll talk about this in today's lecture, and inshallah we'll continue to talk about other topics related to jinns, as you have showed great interest in this. But inshallah next time we will talk more about it, and we of course need to talk about their multi-dimensional travel and some of the other details. Assalamu alaikum.